Hello, it's me, Will J Games here, and today we're doing another video for Mass Effect Andromeda. So we're gonna try to finish this up as much as we can. Right now we're going to our next site, I should say. Which should be up here. And the zone to our left. So we're gonna actually make EOS inhabitable and finish this little mission that we've been given. So I'm just gonna jump down here because I'm a... Oh. God.
Here they come.
Ryder, about time you joined the party.
Oh, you.
Good.
What do you want?
Keep it up. Good one.
I should kill him?
Color me impressed.
Boom.
That fight was fun.
You're telling me?
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
So the clouds parted, and these Ket look pretty keeled over. Maybe us humans can pull our weight after all.
Well, you can, clearly. But there's a lot to do before I'd be that smug about it.
That almost sounds like a compliment. What do you say? Want to help us do some good?
You know what? I'm gonna ignore my gut and join up. This fight was good, and we can do it again. And before you go,
The way his
don't get
and
broke,
he's not even holding his
believe
gun
me,
right.
you do.
That's what I said.
Shields are up! Take their fire!
Radiation levels normal.
Let's settle here, boys.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
I'm choosing this outpost's direction for decades. Maybe centuries.
That is the prime responsibility of a Pathfinder. Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Ah, no, no. Oh, you shouldn't do this to me, game. Should I make a scientific outpost? I want to make a military because I want to confront the kid, and I think they're a very, very problem people. I also want to make a scientific outpost. If I can make one later on, that would be phenomenal because that would be a direction to make more things. But the military, to train more people, to fight against, to practically go against. I think out of the two options, as much as I want to go because honestly, I want to go with the scientific route. I really want to go with that route. But I also want to go with this route. So, I want to make it random. Now I got
A
the military.
outpost. We defend our own against the Ket. Or anyone
Close
else.
my eyes doing
Orders
that.
prepped. Ready on your signal.
Foothold.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that.
Wow.
Outpost blocked inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
I feel like I should toss you the keys. Be nice. It's been through a lot.
Understood. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. EOS is far from golden, but now it's defensible. Arguing that choice will come later. They think you did the impossible. The
The
next
Tempest is here now.
I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
I appreciate your candor. We're all on the same side.
I wouldn't go that far.
Candor, what does that mean?
The reality, Rider? You bought us time, but one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
I don't care why anyone helps, so long as they do.
I've heard that before. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Who the heck is that? Yes! So we're here. We got... I don't know why you walked out so far without your gear, but... The military base, boys. My vehicle is here. So there's a big reason why I did this. Even though I think a science lab would be helpful.
An actual sunlight to wake up to. This would be great.
Ooh. Oh, yes, finally, some almond gel stuff. I haven't been able to find any of that anywhere on this, anywhere really. So I think I would set up my next outpost as something else. I think there's also a few more outpost points, so I might be able to making a scientific outpost. With these things, shut up.
On the line? Neither can we.
Try chatting with some soldiers at Prodromos. They're a straight-faced bunch.
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Is this a sure thing, Mitney, or just pie in the sky?
I have no interest in wasting your time. This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Perhaps the Pathfinder has to be. I don't want it. I wish there's a faster way. Could this actually fit on here? They actually paid attention to detail and made it to where it would. Oh my. Where am I supposed to be going? I'm supposed to be going to the Tempest. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the Tempest, but the Tempest is actually not here, so it's not at the other. Well, actually, it has to disembark EOS.
Ascent is go.
Woo!
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Doing everything we started in the first stream. Oh my god. There's also a reason why I'm not streaming these episodes now.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on EOS. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder
I need to turn
calls the
on
shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay.
So he's our
let's
big brute.
Head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
How many changes are materials that added blueprints?
aesthetics.
Neglect as character.
I'm just gonna head over here.
Quit worrying, Lucia. It'll be fine. Yeah, got all my stuff here. I carried... don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Lucia.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
I like the no trouble plan. How about we stick with that?
Kesh said not too much trouble, kid. Not no trouble. You can't make sure some trouble's always coming for you.
That's not reassuring.
Life out here ain't reassuring. You'll get used to it.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Everyone's tight on supplies. The Nexus is no exception.
You think it's the same as being exiled? Life outside the Nexus ain't exactly friendly.
So why did you leave?
Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Okay. Where's our doc? So, okay. So a lot just happened. We're now outside of EOS itself. And yes, I am wearing a jacket now, and I am looking completely different because I actually kind of it's my channel colors. So the colors that I really wish I could make the background, saying Wheeljack Games and all stuff. I wish I could just like get something custom for the channel.
AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Loadout station. Ooh, this is unlocked now. I want this.
Have to go exploring in one someday.
Imagine flying through one.
You do that. I have stuff to do.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Should I consider you a temporary addition?
Everything's temporary, Ryder. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field, while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
I know this is gonna go so.
Strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud?
Oh,
Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
You just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so...
whoa.
Been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth.
Okay.
I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Oh, I'm just gonna leave you alone. There's an escape pod. So, is there enough seats for everyone? Yeah, actually, there is. In the one escape pod that we do have.
AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
I'm going back here. That is very weird. Oh my god.
The little Brody told her.
It was a close game.
She'd give me a better game than Drac. Not saying much.
Watch it.
Forget him. Let's get a game going with everyone else to hone our skills and teach him out.
Let's do it. Hey, Costa, want in on this?
No thanks. I need my creds. And my clothes. And both my kidneys.
Okay. Oh. Hey, what about the biolab? I have not checked the biolab to see if there is anyone in the biolab. Because no one uses the biolab. So...
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
So I haven't talked to Lexi yet, so let's talk to Lexi.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Why do you sort them that way?
Just easier for me to see patterns in behavior.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head-on.
Thanks for the insight. I'll let you get back to it.
Okay.
I'll be here if you need me.
I'd rather let you get back to it, my friend. I thought you were going to be a little bit more interesting with the conversation. Yeah. Oh, there's going to be
Report from the
something...
Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon.
Mm-hmm.
Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
You're wrong.
So there's a heart soft as rose petals into that uniform.
I got plenty under here, pal. Does the big bad Pathfinder have a soft spot too?
Oh, Jesus.
For certain someones.
Good to know. We've all got our something. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a
That's
hunter
a big
suited me
joke.
fine, but she insisted.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Oh, that choice was actually paying off. That paid off. I think I liked it. I think that was like. So now let's get to going. So, one.
Oh, the ship manual's useful. That leg of my workbench needed propping up.
If you bothered reading it, you'd know that the Tempest is an orchestra of new tech. You can't just meddle with...
I got this ship launch ready in record time, Callow. I know my stuff.
And you don't have a shred of respect for other people's.
Callow?
Oh, Ryder. Sorry you had to hear that.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
It's dangerous. And that's all I see. A mass of destructive, malevolent tentacles.
I can appreciate the colours of a coral snake while recognising that I wouldn't want to get close. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
There's nothing about the universe that suggests a divine intelligence. And most of what we've seen in Helios is artificial, as you said yourself.
Yes, but we're creative beings. Whoever made the Remnant was too. Why should that be proof against a god? Wouldn't a true creator want to pass on the drive to invent?
If everything was set in place by some mysterious creator, why even be a scientist?
If I have reverence for a creator, how could I not want to study their creation? My faith does not hinder my work as a scientist. It encourages it. My senses tell me what the world is. Science shows me how it came to be. And religion tells me why.
I apologize if I offended you. I can be insensitive.
You're fine. Being challenged forces me to dig deep in my beliefs. It's healthy. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later.
Sure. I like to check on the team to see like how they change as far as different characters.
Ready to fly, Pathfinder.
Jeez.
Prodromos.
Find something?
Something pinged us. An ID request. The Tempest auto-responded.
We'll keep an eye out in the sector.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
What is this? I know I should be heading back, but I'm curious.
I'm picking up something.
Back to the Nexus. So it's just a lot of these screens, and I think I know why they do these screens. It's practically like a loading screen. It's a really cool loading screen, but I really would have loved to just be able to drive the ship around, literally. So now where is...
Anomaly on sensors.
Let's go to the Nexus. On this little planet. Why can't they not try to inhabit this planet? Better question. Why are they in... Let's just spark the Tempest. The temperature is just so beautiful.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
Alright, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
They've got a Pathfinder again. This is what we do.
And you've done it splendidly.
This is Hirik, one of the scientists from the tech lab.
What? That remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible.
With more military personnel out of stasis, those Ket won't get near your vault. Or our people.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Okay. I'm sorry if I'm just laughing awkwardly, but that was just so random. So we're back in this, we're still in this outfit. Yeah, I know I should get some scientist people, but I actually really want to get some scientist people in. Operations. Let's go, boys.
Continue on various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have set a word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
This is the end of the world. So I want to.
Another brawl on the docks. Probably
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
Not everything has to come through me.
Please speak with Tyrian Cadres for authorization to participate.
This is wrong. Just wrong. It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, that the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm
Okay.
sure the jailer will allow you a visit.
I think that was that guy over there.
Tell Nilken I love him.
Okay. Speak.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, a murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
I'm so sorry, that's awful.
We were close. He was a stubborn son of a... I admire that about him. But I was enraged when we argued.
Thank you.
There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
I think... is this the prisoner guard? No. Well, before I do anything with that, I'm just gonna go do this. This little mission. Oh, jeez, don't I know how to turn, man? Let's see how this.
Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey Ryder, Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend?
Yeah.
One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
Due respect, Director Tan, but you don't know me.
Oh, I think I do. Your ingenuity speaks for itself, Ryder. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful. You'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
Though I worry about your decision on Eos, Ryder. A military outpost won't help feed the Nexus, not the way scientists might have.
But it will protect us from a growing list of threats.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
I really wasn't asking for it. Yeah, just them permission. With solemn pride, we remember those who gave their lives in service of exploration and discovery.
Ryder, this is Harry.
I would say that
Go ahead.
that could be like in people in general.
Your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Med Bay.
Will do.
Definite. Ooh, this is definite. Sorry, Sam.
You have to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Right. She had something that could help with her job.
Whoa! Let me have this. Actually, can I actually jump over this? Ah, that's cool. This game is so surprising. Like, I don't know anything. Like, legit 0% of this game. Ooh, Anderson.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder.
Addison, Anderson,
My department
Addison.
actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
I'll do the exploring. Don't you have someone else to track the numbers?
Get off your perch. This is where numbers become lives. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more security, like you chose at Prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Why don't they move into the old science lab area? Speak with Tan. I've already speak to Tan. Speak with science. I will speak to all these idiots later. You know, I actually don't care. You know.
Apex team leaders reporting back.
What is
Ryder,
this?
I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Kett, Remnant, and Outlaw forces we've encountered.
Thanks. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
Okay, I'm going in, boys. I'm going into the... Okay, that was new. Cryo Bay.
The human Pathfinder has died. Was killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system. Ryder's son has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest in the ongoing search.
Oh! What the heck was that? I just like heard the most...
You'll need to clear immigration. There was some kind of emergency. We've hit an energy cloud. They're calling it a scourge.
What the...
I'll make it right, Dash.
Harry, what's happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam
I don't know what just
managed to,
happened.
find her, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma. But she also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
That's incredible. She's okay.
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Sarah's mental processes remain intact.
Oh, Sam!
Is she okay?
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I establish a link with her implant.
Whoa!
Proceed.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Is that you, little brother?
Whoa.
What's happening? Where am I?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
I think so. Am I dreaming?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
This is so weird. I hear you, but I can't feel anything. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
I'd rather tell him the truth.
I don't know how to say this,
not
but
her.
he's dead, Sarah.
What?
It was a freak accident.
But it's Dad. He can't die.
I know. It's been hard on everyone.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
No one did.
What about finding home? Dad kept telling me how beautiful it would be.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
But Dad said...
Sarah?
Am I dreaming? Where am I?
Sarah, I'm sorry.
Her pulse rate is increasing rapidly.
I need to go now.
That's enough. It's too stressful.
Sarah.
Oh. That makes me just want to cry. But I don't know what the heck. I don't know if it was with my headset or with the game audio. I gotta get out of here. Okay, okay, I don't know what was wrong, but the audio, like, it spiked right before we went in there. So, I don't know what went on with that. So, I'm just gonna... I don't really know. That's probably gonna watch this footage and check out and see what happened, but I don't know what in the world happened. It was like a big... So I don't know if everything I'm saying is squeaky. I don't know if everything I'm saying is okay. But everything in my headset is like very squeaky, like there's something in there. I don't know. It's very, very, very weird.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get to you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff.
I can't stay
This
saying
one
that.
could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Can I scan you?
No, I'm fine. And I don't know, it just blew up. Find out why. Be careful.
I'm going to listen. So, I'm just gonna stand. Maybe soon, but I'm just gonna stay in here because I need to do something. I need to fix. Make sound. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's not screaming in my ear, so.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Breka.
There's something wrong with the game audio.
Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa, that seems like too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda
Stop it.
viability and Nexus threshold.
Stop it with your thing.
Reward and our future. How can I help?
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
So, I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely, but there's an order to things, lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs, and eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
Alright, Breka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Ah, now I know I'm gonna roll everyone.
Hydroponics reports oxygen
I feel like that was a good decision. I think I'm going to just end the video now here. Because after that big loud, like, wow, into my headset, it's just... everything is so weird. Okay, get out of my way. So, anyway, if you like this video, punch that like button in the face. Like a boss, and I'll see you in the next video that I do on my channel. And if you want to, you can subscribe. It'll be greatly appreciated. Alright.